In the land of Efferia, where shadows creep, there rides a band known as the Black Sheep. With hearts of fire and wills unbowed, they face the darkness strong and proud. Arapsys, a ranger from the Fey realms wide, with a whip of fire and a heart to guide. Was a druid of spores and earth, defends the land that gave him birth. Dust in the fire with courage so grand, a champion's heart, a steady hand. Uldren, the stalker of gloom and shade, tracks the dark path that evil's made. When reach the sorcerer with magic divine, bring forth power, a fiery shine. Setish the barbarian, zealot's light, rages in battle, a beacon of light. Black sheep, they ride through the night, guardians of hope, defenders of light. From the deepest shadow to the brightest dawn, together they stand, forever strong. Through trials and tempests they never yield, in the face of danger their fate is sealed. Bound by honor, by blood and by name, black sheep forever in glory and flame. So sing of the black sheep, brave and true. In the darkest of times, they'll see us through. With hearts united, they fight as one, under moon and stars and the blazing sun.
Uncanny.
All right, and we are back
really
for
big
another
penis joke.
episode of Efferia Unshattered, the Black Sheep. I'm
Respectful
Dungeon
comment.
Master Nerd Holla. When last we met, I need the party to roll a d20.
No! Oh god.
Thank you, Ryan.
Damn it!
Yay! I'm opting out with my Prime sub.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. I thought I was sunk with a 3.
Come on, Boris, roll it.
Alright, fine.
As long as you don't get
Roll
one.
Thought I
Roll
could
one.
bribe you with the Prime sub.
All right. Aldrin.
Hey, wait, Dustin hasn't rolled. We need Dustin to roll, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Come on, Dustin,
Alright.
get with the program.
Come on, Dustin. Please, Dustin. Please.
Look at the bribe.
He got a 12.
Lead.
God fucking damn it.
Womp womp.
There he is.
Do it.
Good hustle.
It's just exclamation point D20, Dan.
He is there. He can save me. Save me, Dan. Roll one. Then you do the wake up in the fucking chat. Text wake up
Oh,
from
you got
Dan.
a 15.
God fucking damn it, Dan. You had one job.
All
And you
right.
let me down.
Aldrin, if you would please
Okay.
give us the recap and take a point of inspiration.
Okay, let me pull up my notes real quick so I don't forget
Inspire us.
anything. Okay, if I recall, we started off still at Hardy House house,
Mhm.
and then we decided to make our way to and through the Luminous Grove. The night before we left was a little too agitated for Aldrin, so I stepped out a bit, do some target practice on those pixies in the garden. But after that, we headed to the Luminous Grove, where we met with the Archfey there, Lumina. We also found Bors, finally, who was on a mushroom while on mushrooms, which
Yep.
is... It fits the character. But yeah, we did a very weird ritual where I had to lick a frog that turned into apparently an ancestor of mine, cousin or something. That moon elf cousin. It was very weird.
Your family gets close.
Yeah, that was odd. He kind of ended up running off, so I'm not sure what the ritual was for in the first place. Still need to eat something to change that taste in my mouth. That's disgusting. But Lumina agreed to guide us. I forget the name of the next. It's the Elder Tree Conclave that we're headed
Yes.
to. Yes. She agreed to lead us to the boulder, and while we were talking, kind of I chat with Lumina, and I mean, I figured, got one, might as well try and get two, so I tried to trick her. That didn't really work, but still got a piece of her mind regardless. Gave me a few ideas for the future. Um, and then we got stuck on our way because some weird fucking treant that I decided to attack us. Old Greg it was called. Um, Lumina thought that she could talk to it, which, I mean, go big or go home, I guess. It didn't really turn out that well, but especially with half the party tripping on mushrooms, it was interesting. But we managed to get a few hits in, and now it's kneeling in front of Arapsys and talking to them in a weird language that I don't really understand.
All right. Go ahead and take that point of inspiration. Thank you, Aldrin.
Thank you.
All right, and that is where we left off. There is a giant corrupted tree ant kneeling to Arapsys. It had spoken in infernal, says, I wot whom thou art, I am at thy service, whom shall I dispatch for you? And that was where we left off.
Well, we actually had a little conversation with Lumina before she left after that,
Yes, and
because
she
he
left
said
ether,
that.
and she left ether to guide you.
Yes, but as soon as, because I had asked in exposition, I'd been like, you need to wait a bloody minute, and had actually talked with Lumina, and she had told us specifically that it was the eclipse that was turning some of the Fae, and that's essentially what's happened to old Greg here.
Yes, and then you asked her to forget your name, and she put the memory of your name in a mushroom and gave it to you in a glass case.
And I swore as long as I had that in my possession that I would protect her area.
Correct.
And now we want to continue our path, and it seems like most of us need to talk about all this information.
We'll say the other two tree ants despawn. And yeah, Dustin's freaking out, man. The trees are talking to him, and he doesn't like it. They keep whispering about it.
He's high on shrooms. It's fine.
Yep.
It's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Justin,
He's not the only one.
take some of this tea, go sit down over there, and clear your head, bud. It's like you're having a rough one.
Mhm.
Quinn starts wiping tree sap off of her swords.
There was some.
change a few things, though, and I believe that this is truly essential for me to make sure that you understand for this. What do you understand about the hierarchy here in the Feywild?
Little to nothing, to be honest.
And you,
Cheers.
Aldrin?
I mean, from what I gather, archfays are at the top and in charge of their areas. That's what I gathered since we got here. That's pretty much all I know.
Well, I guess from the outside, that would make a lot of sense. Unfortunately, the dichotomy of it is a bit more complex. And that is the nature of this that I unfortunately must point out now. You see, the Feywilds answered to the Fey Queen. But the Queen themselves is, well, rather representative of 6 different personalities. 3 operated by each one of the courts. 1 for the dawn and 1 for the dusk. You see, the Dawn Court is the Archfey that you've been dealing with so far. And if we can do our hopes, they'll be the only ones that we tend to deal with. The difficulties mostly come when dealing with the Dusk Court. Those are not the Fey that are very kindly to others. And that is what the Queen becomes when the time shifts. The Queen themselves will have changed with this.
So we should tell old Greg to. It offered you to dispatch somebody, didn't it?
Well, no, that right there would be an exact that would be probably conceptually viewed as an assassination attempt on the Queen of the Fae. And if they already had kind of a low perception of my view and continued life and breathing, I feel like that might bring it to an even lower viewpoint, which is something that, at least at this point, I would like to dance around a little bit, especially with the next expositional piece I wish to kind of glance over without going into too much of the details for.
Sounds like my plan's not going to work, so I'll let you go on then. I'm out of ideas.
Well, I'm kind of, well, the Queen might consider me a deserter. It's a rather complicated issue. It gets into kind of the mechanics of the Fae and kind of a society that I worked for that answers to the Queen, and unfortunately, with everything that happened, I was unable to continue our relationship. So I don't know exactly what they view it as, but it's possible that they might view me that way. And now, given the fact that another Fae is swearing allegiance to me as some sort of dark prince, it's probably not a great idea to show up as potentially the son of the leader of their greatest enemy that they've been at war with for the past millennia, so you say, boss.
My liege.
Make several valid points.
So this is where I have a bit of concern with our current plan to go to the home of the Queen. See, I see with old Greg's current disposition here, it might, they might not come too welcoming to my presence there. So, well, Hearty Ha also gave us this. And he pulls out the small eye pendant that they had gotten while
The
at Hearty
monocle?
Ha. The monocle.
Neat.
And this kind of allows me to be able to see exits through everything. Our belief and hope here was to find something specifically in the direction we were hoping for Bakarian, but now I'm beginning to think we need to instead exit as quickly as possible.
So
Can see exits.
So what does this
About
mean?
that.
I thought you were taking me to Yarn Spinner.
Do you really want to meet Yarn Spinner?
Well, and the hope is that we will do that, but essentially Yarn Spinner's realm is kind of surrounded by the queens.
We'll have to be sneaky.
Well, it's more
Given-
of we need to end the eclipse, and then everything might be hunky-dory.
As
So
much as I would enjoy taking you to meet Yarn Spinner Quinn, I am also worried that the effects of the moon have altered behaviors. And I wouldn't want to put you in any more danger than necessary.
I appreciate that. So what is the plan?
Do you
Well,
want to
about-
travel with us to defeat Bakarin?
I think we should send old Greg to kill Bakarin personally, but that's just my 2 cents.
About all that, I have good news and bad news. And Aldrin holds up the sending stone that Elara gave him.
Better not be about Bakarin.
Well, do you want the
Might be
good news
about
or the
all of
bad
it.
news first?
There is no good and bad news in this situation. Just give it to us.
Yeah. Give it to us.
That's often what they say.
Right.
definitely
According
what
to
he said.
Elara, we've been gone for months.
It'll happen.
What?
The Enclave is in hiding, and Ornak is dead.
Well, that means the portal we went through was a little wibbly-wobbly.
Is there a wibbly-wobbly portal that can take us back a few months?
I don't believe time works that way, at least not that I know of. Unless somebody else knows of something, I've never seen it that. Unfortunately, it's a bit of a river. Only flows in one direction.
Oh, I know a thing or two about time. Yeah. I bet some Fey magic could help.
Speaking
I
of time,
hope so.
Well, now it's less of a rush to get back to our old lives.
Not quite how I would put it, since Bakarin has had months to get her plans going and gain more power.
Well, here's the thing. Bakarin's plan started this. Bakarin's plan seemed to have been birthed from the Necronomicon. As far as I can tell, the Necronomicon was a list of instructions written by my father. That means Bakarin's enacting plans that are potentially far past her. And the scope of it is potentially much further than what we're understanding. And that's where my fear is that we need to end Bakarin much, much faster than we think. Think about what we're hearing here. In the Feywild. Demons attacking them for the first time in how long? Coincides perfectly with this. Exact timing. Do you think this is just coincidence?
It's the Feywild, so probably yeah.
Actually, I think we have a much different understanding of the Feywild. I would tend to say it's the Feywild, so no, there's no coincidence. Everything is somebody's machinations.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense actually when you put it that way.
So where do we go from here?
Well,
Still have to find a way out if we're going to head back.
everything that I've spoke of actually leaves out one interesting flaw in the Fey dichotomy. Where we are now is the land of an astral court representative. Kind of the wild card, if you will, of all of this Fey courtship. They don't assign allegiance to either side of the Queen, but instead follow another individual. I admit, I don't know a lot about them and their kind of desires, but given the fact that both sides of the coin might not like us, choosing the edge might be the way to go. And actually, Sylvain here, the archfey of this grove, is of that court. They might be able to steer us in the right direction and, well, send a message for me.
Sounds like a potential ally, especially if, Bagger's getting too big for riches, so to speak.
Well, potentially viewing how the court might, not have a positive disposition on myself, I believe, since we might want to come back here, that having a neutral answer might be the correct way. So sending a message with them might help pave our way back in. After the Bokkerin.
Situation.
I'll help you however I can. Just know you have my swords and my trust. You saved me, and I'll do what I can to repay it.
Well, if things go the way that I think they will, eventually we might be able to find some of the oldest Fae that exist, really. Older than anything we've ever dealt with. Some of them are kind of the original.
Neat.
And where does your father stand on that scale?
I have no bloody clue. That's the interesting thing. I, honestly, really didn't know I had a father until kind of, well, you were there. So that's the fun. I was an orphan, so I just kind of had a nursery rhyme to go off of, and that was it. So
Congratulations!
Yes, kind of like, hey, congratulations, you do have a father, you are a prince. Oh, but by the way, the harbinger of destruction for everyone. Wonderful. That was just, it's the most interesting envelope open I think I've had. So,
You're a prince?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I just want to say, out of
There are
character,
prints.
Aldrin now looks a little confused that Arapsys assumed that they didn't have a father and is now wondering how tieflings are born. Because logically, you must have a father.
let me explain
At
it to you
least.
a little more simply. Normally, for tieflings, what you'll see is one tiefling, and then somebody of other ancestry. My mother
Two
was a tiefling.
tieflings. Points to Zedish.
Tiefling. Blue tiefling.
Yes. So I assumed that my father would be human, something normal. To
Okay, so
find
you did
out that
assume you had a father. Okay, I was confused about that.
my father's not even a tiefling at that point.
And now you're a tiefling vampire fae?
You see Arapsys kind of sigh for a moment and pull off one of their gloves and kind of raise up their wrist. And you can see in this moment that there's this large scar that kind of looks almost like it is kind of creeping into the flesh itself, inlaid in black, kind of horseshoed around the inside of their wrist. Well, I believe this is his mark, and I've had it as long as I can remember.
May I arcanely attempt to identify the mark with my knowledge of the arcane?
You can certainly try. Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana
And
check.
or history and or nature?
Arcanely identify the arcane nature of this arcane.
Yeah.
They're all plus 2.
This is the infernal mark of the line of Raz'athoth.
That's the mark of the infernal line of Raz'athoth. I'd recognize it anywhere. So, you mean Raz'athoth is your father?
That's everything they've said that we've been here for. That apparently some of the books say, that apparently the prophecy says, as far as I know. So,
City of Azathoth.
I don't bloody well know, to be honest. We're just kind of going along with it and finding it as we go. But as far as I can tell, that's the author of the book that Bokerin's using.
Well, do we need to learn more about this book? Because,
Well?
out of character, my background is a sage, and the feature is researcher. When you attempt to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you know where to obtain it. Usually this information comes from a library, scriptorium, university, or a sage or learned person or creature. Your DM may rule that the knowledge you seek is secreted away in an almost inaccessible place.
It is
Or that
secreted
it's simply...
away.
That was totally timed for.
It has been lost to. It is a book that was lost to history. Nobody. It like the line of possession is unknown, but you know that it's currently in the hands of Bakker, and you just don't know who had it before them and where they got it.
Even the most learned scholars do not know.
I gotta say, I love the look that you gave Kate when Ryan was saying, like, you can find where it is. It's like, motherfucker. Unless the DM says that it's secreted away. Oh, I'm saved.
Secreted away!
It's like, yeah, it's gone. Nope, you don't know.
I want to read the next sentence. It does say, unearthing the deepest secrets of the multiverse can require an adventure or even a whole campaign in and of itself.
Yeah, it very
No
well
more
could.
side quest.
Yeah, I know. I'm planning on
Side
using
campaign.
somebody having that in
Side
my
campaign.
campaign.
Side campaign.
So
Let's
side
find out about the book.
Well, I mean, unless
Now,
I'm
how would you
wrong,
do that?
I believe
Now,
finding out about the book might be best found by just taking it from her.
Yeah, alright, well, that's a solution. I know where the book is. Bakkarin's got it. Let's go get it back from her. And we can bring old Greg with us too. Bet she's not expecting a big, nasty... Sorry, old Greg. A big, handsome tree monster.
What was that, Wainwright?
Mhm. Mhm. So how long does this last?
You're starting to come down from it now.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yay. Okay.
So I just want to point out the whole let's go get it from Bakarin. Last time we had Bakarin, kind of leave mid-combat after we got pretty fucked up. Now, Bakarin has had months to prepare for us to come back. And as far as we know, well, we got a few more tricks up our sleeve, but they know the basics about us.
Do they?
Do they know we're friends with a soul dragon?
I mean,
Well,
we
they know
haven't
how we fight.
shown up in months. They could think that we've just given up.
That we're
But
dead.
think about it, Aldrin. Think
Hmm.
about it. We're not the same people we were then. And at that time, I was helping her. Since then, I will not be helping her. And I have some of the same powers.
Lush.
So, should one of us fall under her control, can you reverse that?
Not yet. Soon. Soon I will be able to help with that. But I think that might be more of a Fey trick. One more level out of character.
I think we should gather information about Bakarian and gather as much information as we can before we start going after her again.
Aldrin, as you guys are having this conversation, you hear a slight chuckle come from the tree ant behind you. But that's it. Just a slight
Do like
chuckle.
the slow turn.
He knows your secret. He knows what you do in the forest.
It's not canon.
It's not canon. It's not canon in the universe. I think Aldrin is probably gonna like, do like the slow turn and like the mode of light that I had earlier for like Sunbeam is gonna start kind of like appearing in his hand again.
It
Like,
recoils slightly from the light.
I don't know if this thing can talk common, so Arapsys, if you don't mind translating.
Well, I mean, whichever language it speaks, I speak both Sylvan and Abyssal, so...
It spoke infernal. Wenrish and Zedish can understand it.
It bloody switched? What the hell?
No, it was speaking infernal the whole time.
I thought, well, no. So Abyssal's what I got, I thought, from it before.
No.
Did I click the wrong thing?
You,
No, I had to
Infernal.
correct my languages with switching stuff.
no
That's
worries.
why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, it was speaking infernal.
Let me switch it over correctly then.
No worries.
Seeing the treant recoil, Aldrin is gonna take a step closer towards it.
You
You
hear
have
what
something to
sounds
say.
almost like a hiss come from it, but low.
Got something to say.
It looks at you, kind of cocks its head, and then turns back to Arapsys, ignoring you.
The truth is, from what Lumina said, they're not necessarily in their right mind right now.
So it wouldn't really be fair to be mean to it.
They're kind of sick.
Now that we're out fighting it, or, it throwing fucking boulders at us and shit, can I try to, like, have a look at it, see if there's, like, a mark or something that would cause this, or if it's just, like, the whole fucking thing is corrupted? Like, to
Yeah,
the core.
go ahead, give me an investigation check.
Alright. Oh, that should go great.
Eddie.
Okay. Actually.
So it has the faint scent of brimstone coming from it. Its eyes are glowing red. The corruption seems to be throughout. However, the closer you look at it, you almost see a second set of eyes behind the ones that are there. Like, they glow, and then another set blinks behind them.
That's another reason why I was saying we need to end this bloody eclipse as quick as possible.
Got a feeling the source of the corruption might be related to the dang eclipse, come to think of it.
Hence the entire thing. So that's why I was saying, I think we need to exit stage left as quickly as possible. After just making a detour to the local person to say, hey, where's the quickest exit? And please send this message along to your boss. Thanks, best regards, love and kisses.
Oh, and can you cast a spell on us to make us immune to vampire domination while you're at it? Seems like the kind of thing an Archfey might be able to do.
I don't know if the trees can help with that, but maybe stakes.
Stakes. Ah, I see what you're putting down.
I think maybe let's not discuss more plans in front of the tree that someone is looking at us through.
Oh yeah, we should probably gather up. And
Considering where it's supposedly coming from and who might be controlling it.
Well, if anybody's controlling it, and Arapsys turns around. Hello, Daddy! I hope you can hear me in there to some degree. And maybe one day we can have, I don't know, throw a ball around or something. And well, I don't know Barkerin, but I don't think they're the same people.
It turns to you for a moment, and in Infernal, doth he not know his own language?
Arapsys? Are you not understanding? Because it's asking me questions.
Why would I speak that language?
Because you're...
Does it not understand me? Because it seemed to be responding just fine.
I think it wants to talk to you directly in Infernal.
Why?
I'm going to look up at the tree.
Does the specific direction of the way my tongue moves matter that much?
Lush.
Sometimes.
Hold on, is just gonna give a look between Wenwish and Arapsys, like, not again.
It stands up from its kneeled position and bows before Arapsys. And in Infernal it says, "My prince, I am Gazalon."
He's Gazalon.
Gazalon these nuts.
Uh,
For fuck's sake.
Really? Really? That
Yes.
surprise. I hope that wasn't like a dramatic reveal, because
Of course not. Why would it be a dramatic reveal?
Because we're all just a bunch of 12-year-old boys.
It's true. It's true.
The girls, the gays, and the theys, we are all 12-year-old boys. You're welcome.
I just can't even.
Sorry, I literally slid out of my chair laughing at that. That was a low blow, but
I was sent here by your father to find you.
it wasn't that low. It was just about waist high.
See, like I said. So, Gazalon, what does dear old father want?
He wants you to come home. And join him. Take your place at his side as his heir.
You know, it's very interesting to use words as far as that goes. It's home is kind of always where the heart is in all of this. Kind of the funny thing about all of this is
Tonight at 11.
I started out all of this just wanting to find what my home was. And as they always say, I found it along the way.
When there's
I'm
just kind of waves.
I'm
To
gonna
invite
reach down
me-
to Arapsys, or to Winrish real quick, pick him up, and move over to Arapsys.
So to invite me to a place I've never been, never seen, never even been told of, really, as home, well, no. That would be my father's place. Might be fun to visit, though.
Could visit your dad. Maybe later, though.
You know, weekends, holidays, all that sorts.
Yeah.
Visit is a loose term.
He's got a lot of making up to do, I assume.
Benefit of the doubt and all of that, I assume, for whatever reason, he can't leave. So I'm willing to at least extend that much of a benefit, but for the rest of it, that doesn't mean I would change what I call home.
He'll be very disappointed to hear that. And you watch as this treant bent over bowing to you, the chest opens up and a demon climbs out, gives a little wave, and disappears in a puff of smoke.
You guys all just saw that, right?
Well, yes.
Yes, that was not the mushrooms.
Holy shit.
Worry.
Justin's
Perhaps
freaking
my
out.
parents were disappointed in me a whole bunch, and I turned out just fine.
Bors, I need you to focus for a moment.
Yep.
I need you to make sure that old Greg is alive still.
Oh! Shit. Hey, old Greg? I poke him with my shillelagh.
It doesn't,
Hey, old Greg!
doesn't move.
It used to be a medicine check. There's no medicine check. What do you do instead? There is a medicine
Nature
check.
Nature check!
Nature check.
That 20!
It is corrupted beyond recognition.
Oh, he's done gone. Old Greg's done gone. Nothing that a lesser restoration spell or perhaps a good berry could solve. I'm sorry, I know you and old Greg were old friends, went way back to earlier, about a couple minutes ago, but he's dead.
I'm going to be very honest. I'm very happy that we were able to disattain that as quickly as possible. Now on to the next question. That's here now.
Hold on. Can somebody, we should probably burn old Greg. I don't know how this corruption stuff works, but yeah, that's here now.
Okay.
Y'all want to set old Greg on fire and then skedaddle?
Do we have to? I feel
Yes.
bad for old Greg. Yes?
Right now, the major thing that I would like to do is perhaps get to Sylvain now and be like, hey, some very big Gazalon motherfucker is possibly wanting to light the whole bloody thing on fire. So, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let's try firebolt at this point. I don't know if it landed on 13. Yeah, it did. 19.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, so it's 2d10, so 15 points of fire damage.
It catches on fire, and the smell of burning rotted wood starts to fill your nostrils.
See, all the more reason to leave.
That's why I suggested skedaddling.
But this is the Feywild. Here we frolic.
All right, as you frolic away, heading towards the Enclave, the Elder Tree Enclave, you step deeper into the Enclave. The air grows colder, and the whispers of the wind through the trees become an ominous murmur. Suddenly, the ground trembles, and from the shadows, a towering figure emerges. Arapsys, roll me history.
Shit. I'm great at that.
Mm-hmm. It's a big fucking treant.
It's a very big tree.
An immense treant, eyes glowing with a fierce green, rises to its full height.
Well, it's not glowing red, so that's maybe a good sign.
In a voice, a deep rumble like a distant thunder echoes through the Enclave. Intruders, corrupted by dark forces, you shall not pass into the Enclave.
Balls?
Yeah. I speak Treant. Let me we're not corrupted. We're just coming into the Enclave. We fought a corrupted Trent, and he's dead now, which we're really sorry for. It wasn't our fault. He was already corrupted that way. And could you kindly let us through? As you can see, I'm you may know me. I am Boris the Blessed. Yeah, I'm kind of from around here.
He points to Zedish and Arapsys and kind of sniffs the air.
Oh, now. We're polite to our guests. Even if they're a little different than the kinds of folks that we're familiar with.
I will produce 2 objects in this situation.
Okay.
1, we were all gifted a pendant from Hardy Har with specific colors for us,
Oh god, let me go through my notes to find out what those do.
marking that we were specifically blessed by him in passage. And the other one is going to be the monocle.
Okay.
Maybe you would try being polite first.
I understand that this might look a little weird, but I assure you that we are not strangers to this area. And Arapsys will switch into Sylvan
Okay.
and be like, and I assure you that we are no strangers to the workings of the court or your concerns for infernal others.
You are a threat to the Enclave.
Technically, I'm just a threat to sexuality in general, but I don't know about the Enclave. But, actually, I was working with the Terran Enclave. Have you heard of them?
Yeah, we probably are a threat to the Enclave, to be honest. We've brought nothing but trouble to every Enclave that we've been a part of.
That's not true. We booped the noses.
Oh, yeah, we did do that.
They didn't know that. Before we booped the noses, and now they do. I say we furthered their research.
We sure did. Got them all killed, too, probably.
Well, I mean, we did tell them to throw it into the river.
Yeah, they should have listened. Anyway, Mr. Treant, are you going to let us through?
In case things turn bad, how dark is it here?
There is a faint glow from various flora and fauna, but it is dark. So you are invisible.
Okay.
As far as you know.
Makes sense.
Other than any of that, we're not working against any of you here. In fact, we were coming to help before realizing we're really not invited. And in fact, in this moment, we more wanted to warn your boss of somebody else that seemed to be a major, I would assume, busybody in that exact area you're worried about. And as we're not trying to be friendly with them in this exact moment in time, we wanted to inform you of this Gasalon Pharaoh.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh, that I can do.
It lowers its hands as if it was ready to strike and just drops them and stands aside for you to pass.
I thank you, sir. I promise. We just want to speak to the big tree in charge and hopefully be on our way.
All right. As you move into the Elder Tree Enclave, the bright pink moon of the blood moon eclipse shines overhead, and Zedish, this is starting to look a little more familiar the farther you get in. You recognize the path that leads to Thrin Darkleaf.
Oh. Everyone, if you would be inclined to do me a favor, perhaps, there is someone I need to see about some items that I think would help us along the way. She is a very talented armorer that her skills would come in good use with some items that I have.
Well, we did just say we wanted to be able to level up to kill vampires, so that sounds like just the sort of stop we'd want to take.
Indeed. Perhaps there are some other vendors available in that area as well, but this one in particular for me, I simply cannot pass up the chance to go see.
Tree vendors? Okay, I'm here for it. Little tree shopping.
Not exactly trees. But, you know.
Hold
But
on.
That
We're
was a
going shopping
perfect
in
exposition phrase. Like, not exactly trees, screen cut.
Need to
I'll
see
say
a man about a horse.
Cut to weapon shop.
All right.
But a reverse centaur.
Who wants to roll me survival?
I'm good at that.
I was about to say, who's got the best?
Not
I
me.
got a 6.
You got it.
Alright.
I also
I mean,
have a
I'll
six.
take some help.
Yeah, we'll say it with advantage with Zedish's help since they know the area.
Okay.
It won't let me. There we go. Just
I believe in
kind
you.
of fidgeting with the
All
whole
right.
advantage.
It takes you a better part of 2 hours to get where you need to go. But you do manage to come upon a small what am I? Oh, Dan rolled a d20. I was just like, what the hell? I'm like, why am I hearing a dice roll? Dustin got a 9. um, a small, I guess, village. Just a few buildings built out of trees. And you see smoke coming from several of them. But Zedish, you lead them towards Thrin's shop, and you get to. Let me find her here. Hold on. Did I upload her art? I probably didn't. Go me. Yep. Oh, nope, I did. I did. Go me. Yes.
You beautiful.
So, you
Yeah.
walk in to see a tall, gray-furred humanoid with hooves and long, kind of floppy, pointy ears. And her head pops up and immediately grabs a sword. Who are you?
I know of your talent. I come in peace. I had the privilege of wearing some armor that you crafted for Yarn Spinner before. And I am here to see about commissioning your services.
Okay, customers. Oh, it's been a while. She puts down the sword. Come in. Kind
Been a
of
while.
as you enter the shop, she kind of like peeks out the door, looks around, and you weren't followed, were you?
To the best of our knowledge, no.
We did kind of follow each other for a while there, but
Ah, well, I guess I should probably introduce myself. I am Thrin Darkleaf. I'm an armorer here in the Enclave, and you are?
Well, I am Zedish. These are my companions. Two rather special companions over there. Well, but I just I had the opportunity to come see you, so I could not pass it up. So in our travels, as one does, I came across some oncake skins that I thought would interest you in your crafts.
Her eyes kind of light up. A commission! Oh, brilliant. Oh, it'd be nice to have something to work on. It's been mostly making armor and protection for those who are here these days. Things have been weird of late.
Weird in what way?
Well, obviously, she kind of points out a window towards the moon. That, and creatures seem to be turning corrupted. It hasn't been safe
Yes.
here. It's
Yes, we've come across some of those instances already as well. But hopefully we're working on a way to maybe fix it? Looking towards the others.
I was hoping, since you said that you'd heard of this corruption, maybe have you heard of, I don't know, the corruption reaching a breaking point in any of them, where perhaps they turned into something else? Well, fine. Never mind.
What? Oh.
I was just joking.
Oh, okay. People going in.
Sassy pants.
I'm like, what's happening? No, we're good. We're good. I can't say that I have, but there's a temple not far from here, and the energy there is not good. It was once a beautiful place, and no one has traveled there for some time, for the corruption seems to have taken over the temple.
Can I ask by chance what kind of temple it was?
It was a Fey temple.
Oh yeah, we should probably go there and cleanse the corruption.
I have a proposal for you then. I could leave you my commission. We could check out the temple and see what we could find. Maybe help out.
Maybe you
While we
take them
wait?
for a drink afterwards.
You could have a drink now if you want. And she pulls out a jug, uncorks it.
Oh no,
takes a
not
chug.
all of us. I just meant the two of you.
She offers it, kind of waves it towards you guys and offering.
We just fought some treants where half the party was high on mushrooms. I think we should wait until after the fight to have a drink.
I'm taking a little tolerance break.
I did not have mushrooms. I'm gonna take a drink.
See, it would be rude.
It is a delicious mead made of mulberry.
Mmm. This is simply delightful. I see your taste in drink is as fine as your crafts.
Well, thank you. That is quite a compliment. Is there anything else that I can make for any of the rest of you? Just the Ankh egg.
I mean, I just use a whip. Unless you can do something fancy with that, I can't really imagine much use. But Aldrin, anything for you?
I'm always interested in more ways to not die and make sure our enemies don't get to us, so...
Kind of looks you over. I think I can do something for you as well. Come back after you've checked out the temple and I'll have your commissions ready.
I'll be looking forward to it then, Thrin. Thank you.
Alright. And she points you in the direction of the temple. And it's about half an hour's walk through the thicket. Oh, it helps if I put you on the map!
You mean this dark box here?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
The dark
I'm too
box that
busy
gave me a
looking at-
performance notification?
Sorry, I'm too busy still looking at Thicky Orc, so...
You're too busy fantasizing about Thrin and Zedish.
I mean, effectively, all of 4 of them, but that's a separate...
Wenrish, can you see, or do I need to add vision to your token? Oh, nope, we got it. I've got you admitting light. Okay. And then... Twin. All right, got everybody on the map. You get to the temple, and it is a huge tree. You can see above you a staircase that wraps around the outside of the temple. The air is thick with spores and dust as you approach, and it seems to be silent.
Look, for once, we know we're going into trouble. So can we try and be careful?
Is there any bioluminescence in this area, or is it just, blood
It's
moon?
just blood moon.
Okay, cool.
Make it easier for you to scout ahead if you were
Indeed.
completely invisible and able to fly. Because I got a plan.
Well, I don't have the flight, but if you have a plan, I'm listening.
I take a a little piece of cloth out of my little satchel and just go, here, hold on to this for just a second.
Okay.
And I blow on him and cast Gaseous Form.
Okay.
That feels
Wenrish is
weird.
on mobile. They lost power.
That's the weirdest blowjob I've ever seen.
All right,
So you're
go
casting.
scout ahead, bud.
Are you casting this on Aldrin?
Yep.
All right. Aldrin, are you going up or in?
I'm gonna have a look up first, kind of see if there's any spotters or anything like that.
Okay. You fly up about 40 feet.
Okay.
And you hear muffled voices through a door coming off of the staircase. Almost like a
Do I
rhythmic
understand?
chant.
I speak Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling, and now Thieves' Cant.
No, you do not understand it.
Okay.
But it sounded a lot like that treant that was talking to Arapsys earlier.
Okay. There's no one outside, though, that I can see.
Correct.
Okay. Which, because we just leveled up, I have a 19 passive perception
I
now.
am fully aware.
This has-
That's what I'm going off of.
Okay.
Yep.
I will approach any kind of opening I can see, staying up high, so that, just in case anything can spot me, I'm just going to try and stay up high and get a top-down view on the situation inside.
Okay. I gotta move you over to another map. Hold on.
Ooh.
Let me put Aldrin inside.
Many a tree has said that.
Damn it.
This is the perfect place for you.
You see a number of cloaked figures with large skeletal horned masks chanting around a statue. This giving
Okay.
off an ominous green glow.
Any one of them look more important than the rest, or are they all just minions?
They appear to all be the same.
Okay. I'm gonna look around the room, just, making sure that it's just those guys. They don't seem to be able to see me right now.
No, their
Right.
heads are bowed.
Okay. Just gonna hover around, check all the corners. Okay. Okay. Is there any kind of like lock or opening on this door that I could like move
You
through?
could probably squeeze under the door, yeah. So,
Alright. Okay.
and same with the other one.
Alright.
It appears to the rooms appear to have been empty for some time. It looks like these have
Okay.
gone untouched.
Alright. I will head back out to the rest of the group. Well, actually, I'm gonna head back out of those two rooms into the main chamber, and I'm gonna approach the door. Seeing that I'm in a gaseous form, could I look inside the like passing? Is there like a lock on the door?
No.
Okay. Is there anything that's like holding it shut, or is it just a closed door?
It is just a closed door.
Okay. And I did notice a big fucking opening over here. Is that like meant to be an opening back here?
That is an opening out to the outside. Like
Okay.
a hole in the tree.
Alright. Cool. I will return to the group then, because I don't know how long this lasts, so I was just doing, quick sweep around. So I'm just gonna return to the group. Can I talk when I'm like this?
In this form, you can't talk or manipulate objects.
Okay. So I'm gonna come back and like try to talk, but just be like, and then just kind of sit there trying to think of a way that I can be like, turn me back, but I can't touch anything, and it's too fucking dark for anyone to see me. So I'm just like,
Oh, look, he's trying to blow back.
I'm gonna try and dance around Dustin, going like in a circle, like 11 feet, 9 feet, 11 feet, 9 feet, going back and forth to try and be like, "Hello, I'm back. Turn me back, please. I'm stuck."
Boars? And points at the cloud.
Ah!
He's back.
I love your Dustin voice.
How do you like being a cloud, bud?
Keep back and forth even faster.
Can't.
Turn me back.
Yeah, you probably won't. All right. I drop my concentration, and the spell ends.
All
You
right.
recorporate into your humanoid form.
That was a weird feeling. Okay.
Did you like it?
So no one. That was very strange. It's useful.
Yeah.
I think we need a kind of system of, letting you know when to turn me back, other than bouncing around Dustin. If we can
Fair
figure
enough.
that out.
Yeah.
But place looks clear apart from a bunch of cultists. I think there was about a dozen of them. I kind of went quick. I don't know how long your spell lasts, so I kind of went
an
quickly
hour.
around.
You have plenty of time.
I'm sorry. Cultists?
I mean, bunch of people in robes, skeletal horns on their heads, cloaks, looking down and chanting in that. Sounded like that language the Treant was speaking earlier. So I'm guessing cultists, especially
Were
since the
there
areas.
any other discernible symbols anywhere that you noticed?
I didn't really look for symbols. Sorry, I just figured count the threats and come back. There is an opening in the side of the tree, so we can try and have a flanking maneuver on them. Part of the group is on one side, other part is flanking. There's 2 back rooms, but they look emptied.
About how far
So-
apart are they?
They're kind of in an arc around this statue in the middle. They're all pretty close together. I mean, I could probably do a solid number on them with a sunbeam. Like, they're that close.
Well, I thought maybe there might be a few sort of effects we might be able to drop if that was the case.
Very true.
Do I get to make an earthquake?
Earthquake?
Yeah, I just learned the earthquake spell too. Real excited for that one as well.
You know, so the funny thing is you can earthquake and I can walk on the wall and be like, nope, floor is lava. Floor is lava. Nope, bad.
I could cause a distraction and then we all jump in as well. Can't hear you,
Sounds
Kate.
like we should find at least where this other entrance is.
Then we could split up and flank them.
Because are you saying this door in front of us basically just opens right into them?
Yeah, they're right there. They're not right behind the door, but close enough. They're within walking distance.
Yes, so we should perhaps make with a little bit of sneak and
Mhm.
do this stealthily.
We can't hear you, Kate.
Quinn, filled with rage, kicks down the door and rushes in.
I was gonna say,
No!
yeah, Quinn cracks the door open.
Why did I say it?
Remember, you were 40 feet up when you found them, Aldrin.
Oh, right. Yeah, I figured I was just like hovering around
Mm-hmm.
and they were like down below. I didn't realize it was like a full other room.
Mm-hmm.
It's the gases, you know, they kind of mess with your head.
Hardy Hart
I'm
just
not
hopped into
very
chat.
stealthy.
Chaos distraction, chaos distraction.
Look, we've got to do this right.
Let's see. Quinn is gonna try and sneak in.
I'm just looking at Quinn and back at the party and like, I guess we're doing this.
I'm gonna follow Quinn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak and follow
Well-
Quinn.
Where's your other door? Maybe we can split.
It was along the side of the tree, I think towards the
No,
left.
me, Aldrin, look. He just,
Yes.
and literally Arapsys just walks up the wall. Where are we going?
Oh, yeah, I can't do that anymore.
What?
I'm physical again. I can't.
Bloody,
yeah.
where is it?
Along the left side of the tree, from where the door is, from what I recall.
As
Is that
you
this door?
enter, you see a large room, statues broken, pews shattered. It seems to be the remains of a chapel.
I see a book on a lectern.
Olwen kind of steps in and like, oh, that's not the room I saw.
Hey, was that this door or was there one here?
There is that is, you're about halfway up now.
This is like a wall. for
Yes,
me.
it leads to another room on another level.
Can I scale?
Yes.
I'm like,
But what
Okay.
about everybody else?
no,
Yeah.
I wanted to
Well,
make sure there wasn't
it's
something I couldn't just look at.
Okay, well, let me get you
Nope,
to
you're
the
fine.
other.
You're
No,
fine.
I'll get you to the other map so you can scale and peek in the hole. So let me
Peek in
get
the
you over there. Hold on.
I'm peeking in their hole.
Just a peek, though.
Peeky peek.
Oh.
Roll me stealth as well, please.
I'm just gonna be
Okay.
decent. Keep going.
You hear voices chanting in what you now recognize as Infernal, though you do not understand it.
Do we understand it?
You guys are not up there.
Oh no, I was saying go back to them.
Oh, go back to them? Okay, okay. Other map. Okay. So, how do we get up there? I certainly can't fly or climb like Arapsys. That was a little creepy, but you know.
Were we able to see the stairs over here?
Yes, they were on the outside.
Okay.
So there is a way to. I'm sure that there is a door that leads to those stairs. You just have to find it.
Book.
Well, that,
You see, Boris, as you approach, you see a large altar with a large golden dragon head attached to it.
I look at the book.
The book is adorned with runes and symbols that glow faintly in the darkness.
Take the book. And
Okay.
put it in my bag. I'll look at it later.
As you take the book, you watch as the dragon head suddenly animates and starts to speak in a faint ethereal voice. In shadows deep, where secrets sleep, a door you'll find where whispers creep. Seek the truth where light has fled, and heed the words the ancients said. Answer true or face the cost. What is the key that opens what's lost?
could we have
If
the
I-
ritual
if
written
I don't-
down, please?
If I don't know the answer, can I just give you the book back and we'll call it a deal?
It doesn't answer.
Oh, dang it. Are you gonna breathe a bunch of fire on me if I get the riddle wrong?
No answer.
I'm gonna start reading through the book. Hopefully the riddle is like written down there, cause helps to read it.
We all heard the riddle, or only Balls?
Any of you that understand Sylvan?
I just heard a bunch of gibberish.
All right.
All just words. No comprehension.
Words.
I know Sylvan.
So,
What did
so Boris and Wenrish would have understood it.
it to them? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
You were
It's a bit
breaking up
over to you,
earlier,
yeah.
but you're fine.
So yes, I just repeated. Okay, yeah, I'm just on my phone. All right, so Winrush would have just repeated the riddle as it was going.
Do we have a
Yeah, I don't know
transcript
what
of it?
any of that
Because I already
means.
forgot half of
Any
it.
ideas? Are there any details of the
roll
statues.
roll me an intelligence check, Boris.
Yeah, there we go.
It takes you a moment, but after you repeat the riddle to yourself a few more times, you realize that it's referring to darkness and light.
Oh yeah, I'm
And-
supposed to follow the light.
And you wonder if by extinguishing the light in the room, if it might reveal something.
What lights are there in the room?
Did I not put a light source in this room? Hold on. Yeah, there's here, on each of the pillars.
Okay.
I'm like, I know I put light sources in this room.
They're difficult to see as a character.
No worries, no worries. So yeah, there's
hey,
a sconce on each of the pillars. And
Got it.
then the light on the altar itself.
Lanrish, you got some kind of spell what can put out a bunch of lights? And or should we just do this the old-fashioned way?
I mean, I have a spell that could turn on a bunch of lights. But,
I have
yeah,
something
no, I
to
don't
turn
think
off a
so.
bunch of lights.
I mean, we can do it we could do it the normal way unless you've got a cool way of doing it.
Aldrin kind of just
I think considering we don't know what's coming, we should probably just do it the normal way.
Yeah, we could just do it the normal way, I guess.
is
So
this a
go
light source over here?
up to one of the
There's one here. They're on each of the pillars.
Okay.
Okay, Aldrin is just going to look at one and kind of like
Close
from
it
where
out.
he is, just blow on it and cast control flames.
All right.
Just
It goes out.
It just my blow.
Just one by one control flames.
yeah, whichever one they don't, get to,
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna blow on them from a distance.
All right. They blow out the candle on the altar. As you do so, the runes on the altar shift and reveal, or the runes in the book shift and reveal a new message. This time the head does not speak. It says, "Only in darkness does the truth reveal. Press the stones where shadows conceal."
Oh, book says we gotta press the stones where the shadows conceal. Crap, we better put all these lights back on so we can see where the shadows are.
What if the shadows are referring to where we can't see?
So right now it would be over in that corner.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is the altar like a flat or is it like a desk kind of situation?
It is flat underneath.
I was really hoping they just put the button directly under the table. There's a light source on top of this table.
Aldrin, with your passive perception in the darkness, you see a faint outline of a handprint to the side of the altar that wasn't visible before.
I will
Can we check
point it
any
out.
of the
Like,
pews?
I think that's one over there. So I guess that's what we're looking for. Look for handprints.
There's just a single handprint.
Or I guess that's just one stone. I'm gonna just in case, big fucking dragon head, like smack dab in the center like that. I'm gonna move to the side behind one of the benches, just to be safe.
I'm gonna go around the edge of this rug, picking up the rug and touching the stones underneath the rug just in case.
It's a wood
That's
floor,
the answer. Ah, man.
but it's a good try.
It was a good try.
Is anybody gonna push the button?
Fuck it, I'm gonna push the button.
All right. You push the button, you push the stone, and you watch as the altar shifts aside, revealing a passage. So I'll just move you all through.
Read the passage.
And you see the remains of wooden tables and whatnot, the corruption still invading the space. You do see, however, as you move south, you'll see a door leading out to the staircase.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we're to a new space, Owen would like draw his bow and kind of look around the corner. Did Arapsys join back with us right now, by the way?
Nope.
I think they're chilling upstairs.
Oh yeah, now they're waiting for you.
Why wouldn't they come back?
I mean, they'll wait for a while, but if after a while they might come back and be like, "My God, really?"
I think Owen is
Is
just
that
gonna
a
like
door?
Zedish, you want to do the honors?
Yes. I'm already
just
here.
like bow,
Let's go.
yeah, just like bow drawn and give a nod to Zedish.
Waiting on y'all to get up here. Oh.
We lost
Yeah, there you
Arapsys.
go. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no! Stupid weather! Oh, they're back!
Woo.
My headset has been shorting.
Oh, that's not good.
Condolences.
It'll just randomly switch to everybody being crackles. So it was
Oh.
like,
Mm.
oh no, people are still talking. Wonderful, you know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys make it out to the staircase and up to the next level.
Yes.
Woo.
I thought you knew where the door was. You were the one telling people where to go.
Yeah, we had
I
to.
knew who it was. I didn't realize I was that high up. I thought I was looking down in the room that was at the bottom.
I thought after
Aldrin
the
was on a
last
whole
blaze,
nother level.
you'd have a little better clarity at understanding how high you are at various times.
Look, it's my first time as a cloud. I don't really understand how it works.
Not just too high this time, but we'll do better next.
Right.
Alright. And
So-
before you enter the room, we're gonna take a short break because I gotta run to. Just
Famous
penis?
joke.
Just penis. Okay.
I don't even make a
Alright,
joke.
welcome
It's
back,
just
everybody.
penis.
Just penis. Alright.
It's a short joke.
Okay. You guys
It's a
are
big one if you get it.
You guys are about to bust down the door on these cultists. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna
Well-
cast Summon Beast to get
Okay.
destruction going.
What are you summoning?
Just a big fucking wolf.
Okay. 1 second.
Anybody like an
Wolf.
enhanced ability?
When y'all are ready to go, just say the word and I'll kick the door down.
Do
Well,
you want to be super strong?
I can kind of go through another door. through the side if the rest of you want to go through here, but I don't believe any of you can follow me.
Okay, Grim, you now have control of your Williff.
Alright. Is there access around the tree to that opening on the side?
Not really, no. Not from here.
Okay, like from out back here, can I see the opening out there?
It's like down here.
Hmm.
So you would need to spider climb around the tree.
Which I don't have. Is there any like animals around them?
Not really, no. You are
Hmm.
suddenly aware that there are like, it is dead silent. There are no animals in the
Okay.
vicinity.
Because I was thinking of sending the wolf to go around here to like create a distraction so we can burst in while they're looking somewhere. But if I can't see that, then I would not summon the wolf.
Okay.
Do you sneak attack by any chance?
I have like 1d6 of sneak attack now.
Let me see what Quinn's got for sneak attack.
You know, if you had just not taken that level of rogue, you'd have a climb speed.
Yeah,
I
Quinn
can
has
cat's grace you,
Eventually.
so you'll have permanent advantage on your dexterity checks, so you'll be able to auto sneak attack.
Cool, thank you.
Nice.
Boop. Ignore that dice roll.
Okay.
You have advantage on all dexterity checks until my concentration's broken.
Nice.
And I will also use my wild shape.
That counts for attack as well, then. Or
Yes.
does it? Okay.
If they use your dexterity score.
I mean, my weapons are finished, but right now at 15-15, so might as well go with dexterity.
There you go.
Alright, yep. And Quinn's got a 4d6 sneak attack.
Damn.
Oh shit, maybe I should have given it to Quinn instead.
Nah, give it to one of your own party members. She's just an extra.
To be fair, with the what's it called, like the Tasha thing for rogues, she
Mhm.
can use bonus action to give herself advantage on an attack. So she
Okay.
could just sneak attack every turn as long as she does one attack.
Okay. It's good to
Yeah.
know. I did not enable
I just-
class features.
Ah.
So thank you.
I just finished my food and Raven is trying to get the bone, so I'll be right back just a second.
Okay. Alright, anybody else doing any sort of prep before you go through the door?
Yes. Well, no, we haven't done a long rest yet since leveling up,
Correct.
so I don't have a spirit card.
Do you not have a spell slot?
Yeah, I'm back.
Do you not have a spell?
Yet. Okay, never mind.
I'm like, you
No,
should.
I have the spell slot.
Yeah, then you can cast Spiritual Guardians.
Okay. So, yeah.
Come on, Kelly, tell us what your guardians look like.
So, it would be
I mean, we little
cultists.
leprechauns. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I figured my thing recently is just basically the will-o'-the-wisp. So it's just, you know, like little lights that flit around, and they appear. I don't know if they appear angelic, so I guess that it would go with Fae, considering where we are.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, all of a sudden,
So-
Winrich bursts into a bunch of little lights around them.
In my
Yeah.
head, those lights
Neat.
occasionally just form the outline of just like flirty male figures. Because will-o'-wisps are
heart.
ghosts. Like, so they just occasionally just form some sort of like flirty ghost image and then back to a wisp. Spiritual guardian.
The green fairy.
All I'm picturing is
Yeah.
those little sprite things from Dead Boy Detectives.
Mm,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys missed those at Hardy Hearts.
Oh darn!
All right. So, who's going through
Uh,
first? What is the marching order here?
I'm going to prepare a sunbeam, which I have a technical question, by the way. My crown does not tell me how many charges I have per day.
Oh, did I forget to put that on there? Oh shit.
Yeah. Doesn't tell me the charges per day or the recharge rate.
3 per day. Reroll a D4 minus 1 for recharges.
Okay, thank you.
So I believe that I'm kicking the door down.
Correct.
So I'll be first.
Okay. Quinn will be second. Dustin third.
And
Alright.
Rush will go next. Yay.
I'm just gonna kind of roughly put you in order. Bors, then Aldrin.
Sure.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna prepare my sunbeam to cast as soon as I have like a line of a bunch of them.
Okay. And Arapsys,
Like
what do
it.
you're spider climbing around the outside to go in the hole?
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I gotta get that proper angle to get in the hole.
Just picturing Arapsys walking like Van
Gotta
Helsing's
hit that
Dracula.
right spot.
Oh
Just
yeah, no,
casually
that's
walking along,
exactly.
hands behind
Yep.
their back.
Yup.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
I am literally imagined it as like as they are walking, they just take a step and are on the wall then and just
Yep.
walk away.
Alright. Arapsys, from where you are, you can see the statue is starting to morph and take on a new form. A
Uh-oh.
That looks
grotesque giant humanoid.
Well, I'll wait for them to kick in the door.
Alright.
And then yes.
Just give the tactical tap on the shoulder to Zedish. Push and clear.
Gonna
Alright.
take out my sword and gonna just waylay with my legs,
Alright.
busting it down.
Alright. You have busted in the
Flashbang
door.
out.
Yeah. Gonna get
Alright.
out
The
of.
cultists suddenly turn, noticing your arrival, and all pull out.
Do I hear the door?
You do hear the door. It is quite loud. They all pull out
It-
scimitars. I would like
But I'm
you to roll
spike
initiative.
growth. Right there.
I was gonna
Spike
say,
growth?
if you didn't hear the
Okay.
door, you should have heard me.
Yeah. Spike growth right where? I'm sorry, Arapsys.
I can only see like Ray here.
Okay. And what's the what size is that?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius. Okay.
So here I can handy dandy measuring tool here.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go.
That's what I do.
I don't have ones for spike growth, so we'll just.
I mean, I
leave
got
it.
the circle down. So
Okay,
you
that
should be able to
works.
see that.
That works. Alright, let me get the turn order out. Okay, I will roll for Dustin.
Do we get a surprise, by the way? Ooh!
Yes.
Nice.
Hell yeah, Arapsys. Not 20s, let's go.
You still got slightly better than me.
Why did Dustin's not go into the turn order? Okay, let me try this again. Add turn. 17.
You must select your token when rolling initiative.
I did!
Simply
I've had it
must
messed up
select
too
your
recently.
token.
Okay, it didn't add Quinn either. What the frack? Okay, so she had 14. Alright, and then we got a turn for the cultists. Alright. Aldrin, you are up first.
All right. So I can see the spell that Arapsys cast over here, right?
Correct. Do they need to make
Okay.
is it a strength save or a dex save, or no? If they move through it, they get hurt, right?
So it's as long as he saw me cast, then he'll see it. Because otherwise, it is
No, they did
actually a
not.
perception. Oh no, I meant
Hmm.
Aldrin.
Oh.
Because if you don't see me cast, then it's actually a perception check against my DC to see it per
Their
the
passive
spell.
perception is 19, so I'm gonna guess they see it.
Yeah, but I thought that might come into account for Aldrin, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can tell the spell is there.
Correct.
Okay. So seeing that, I'm not gonna go up top. I'm gonna move. Oh, nope. I just want to grab me. There you go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, actually, I'm just gonna stop here. And I'm gonna have a nice long line of 60 feet, 5 foot wide. That's gonna clip like this. So I'm
Okay,
gonna
that'll get
need like
5 of them.
5. Yeah, I'm gonna need 5 of them to make a Constitution save.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
You need to beat an 18 con.
One makes it.
Okay, so 1 takes half of 27 radiant damage.
Okay, so you'll take 14.
Aldrin just Kamehameha through the room.
I'm telling you, you say Kamehameha, but you are a League of Legends character, and you just don't know it. You're
I don't.
Lux.
I've never played League of Legends.
You're Lux.
Okay. Is that your turn, Aldrin?
Well, that's my action. I can't really do much on bonus action except for, fucking Hunter's Mark, but I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna draw one of my swords. And I'm gonna keep that Mote of Light in my other hand. That's my turn, yeah.
Alright, Arapsys.
I wasn't sure how the room curved. So, I guess once I move there, then I'm going to kick up the wall here to be able to move through everything.
Okay.
So we'll say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Is this not a... I take it the whole room curves here?
Yes.
Okay. That's why I was trying to make sure here. I'm like, am I not able to move? Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll be able to stop there for it.
Okay.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for. This one here.
This one? Okay. Thorn whip. That hits.
Wonderful.
Feel good.
Hell yeah.
Alright. 12 piercing
And he gets
Why that
drugged
motherfucker?
5 feet closer to me,
which
which
means
will
he
do
takes...
2d4 piercing damage.
Alright.
I get fucking cheese grated.
Do you need me to roll that?
I can do
Oh,
it.
You got it. Okay. Alright, another 4 damage.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, Zedish.
Bonus action rage.
Rage!
Hell yeah.
Ah!
We have a button for this.
Yes.
Into a bloodthirsty
Then we're gonna move up here. Open that, and then we're going to attack the one that's below me
Okay.
with my little grit sword.
Do it. That hits.
How's an yeah? Shwa!
And he goes down.
Yeah. And then with that, I'm also gonna swing at the other one directly next to me as well with my second attack.
All right. Hits.
Yeah.
He goes down.
But,
Okay.
Double kill.
Yeah.
so which one
Slash,
saved,
slash.
by the way? Out of, okay.
The one at the end of the line.
Yeah.
All right.
Believe that is my turn.
Dustin is gonna run up and thwack a bitch.
Swah.
All right. Misses. Hits. For 8 slashing damage, taking this one down. And then... Alright, that is his turn. Alright, Boris.
The cults.
I'm joining the front line with a shillelagh.
That'll hit.
Alright. And then that will be an additional... (1d6) necrotic when I hit.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action for the bonus attack. Smack. It's a 15 hit.
Yep.
Alright, so then I'll deal another 1 plus 1.
Another 2 damage.
Another
You
2
doubled it.
damage. Boom, boom.
I poke you in the eye. Boop. I boop your nose. Alright.
I booped his
Good
nose.
band.
Quinn is gonna move up here to flank. So she's gonna get sneak attack on the first dagger attack. That misses. Second one hits, so 7 piercing damage to this guy. Alright, does she have a bonus action? Bonus action disengage. She's gonna move back here. Or just out of reach.
Do it.
Alright,
Do
Wenrish.
it, Wenrish.
Okay. So it's got a 15-foot radius, I guess, centered on me. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and it didn't move with me. Why didn't it move with me? 1 second.
You,
It's okay.
It's fine.
if
Okay.
you go into your character, like double-click your token on the
do you
map
need an aura?
and open the settings, yeah, you can
Oh,
set an
I just
aura.
need
Here,
a
let me give you an aura. 20 foot? 15
Okay.
foot?
no, 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way to handle that one.
There you go.
Now it moves.
Cool. Okay. So that would get 3. But that one hit him. Okay. So, I'm not sure what the 20 foot is. Is that another spell?
Yes,
That's my
spike
spikes.
growth.
Oh, okay. So I can't. I'm not gonna just run into his spell. So yeah, so at that point, I'm gonna basically say, where is it? When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. So obviously, I'm guessing you would designate allies to not be affected. But anyone who's in the 15 feet, their speed is halved in the
Okay.
area. And now it says when they enter the area, does that include if I'm walking towards them? Because now they enter.
Yeah.
Okay. So they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm sure this is gonna go well for cultists.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. What's the DC?
Wisdom 14.
14. 2 of the 3 save.
Okay, so on a successful save, they take half as much damage. It is radiant damage,
Okay.
and it's 3d8. So, 13.
Okay.
So 6. I think you round down, or you round up. I don't know.
I usually round up. So.
Okay.
Oops.
And then.
And this guy takes a full 15. Alright. Is that your
Okay.
turn?
And I think that's pretty much it. I mean,
Alright.
that's just a move action. That lasts up to 10 minutes. But I have to
Okay.
do concentration. Is concentration the action?
Concentration is if you get hit, you have to make a con save, which is what,
Oh.
10 plus the spell level in order to save? Is that how that works, D?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that part. What?
Concentration, it's 10 plus the spell level, right? The DC to maintain concentration.
No.
13.
No.
No. It's even lower than that, actually.
Okay.
It's so to maintain concentration, it's DC 10 or half the damage that was taken, whichever is greater.
Okay, so 7. Or no, 10.
Oh,
10.
10.
10 would be the DC. Okay. So if you
Okay.
get hit, you'll have to roll a con save.
Okay.
All right. And the cultists are going to continue chanting, and you watch as the statue continues to morph. The remaining cultists and a giant humanoid with molten skin and eyes that burn like coal starts to emerge from the statue.
Well, that's not good.
So let me roll.
I'm
How
sure
big
all
is
the
this thing?
statues here do things, right?
This is fine. Totally fine.
How tall is this thing?
It is huge.
Okay.
So what, 15 feet?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Something like
Alright.
At least a
Didn't-
15-foot cube.
Yeah.
that. Mhm.
Alright.
There was a whole scale
It gets
thing
kind
I
of
found
vague
once.
once you go past large as far as how big the size can be. So,
Alright, Aldrin, we're back to you.
Alright, well, seeing that fucking monstrosity pop out, I'm gonna. 10, 20, 25, 30, so that I'm not in line with any one of my party. I'm gonna just, yeah, I'm gonna clip the 2 in front and the big guy with another sunbeam.
Alright.
So Constitution save.
For 2 cultists and the demon.
Yup.
Okay.
Woo!
Damn.
That's nice.
Hell yeah.
Fail, and DC what?
18.
Fail.
Hell yeah. So they all take 30 points of radiant damage.
Okay, this cultist is dead.
I'm just picturing each blast sounds like the Star Wars tectonic charges that Boba Fett uses.
I mean, the Lux beam makes a noise, and that is what I am imagining each time. It's literally just like a brrrr.
I have a reaction.
I'm gonna
the
look
one
that
that is closer to me dies. I'm going to make him re-rise as a fungal zombie.
Alright.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Arise! Minion of the spores!
Nice. All right. Arapsys.
Well, I guess I'm going to drag this one around more.
Do it.
Do it.
Not with those kind of rolls.
Nope.
I think I'm going to keep moving around the edge of this room, though.
Okay. All right, Zedish.
I'm just gonna make my way over here, and we're gonna attack the one that hasn't the last one
All right.
in the row. Great sword. Nope. But we gonna try it again.
That hits.
Don't. Oh.
That just hits. These are cultists. Come on. All right.
So, 5 stabs.
Plus 2 for raging. Or do you have a bonus? Do you have a damage bonus for raging?
Yes.
Okay.
Melee damage with strength weapons. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. Yes. So +2.
All right. Dustin is
Nice.
going to attack the one in front of Boars. That'll hit. And that'll hit. For 14 damage. That guy is obliterated. And then he is going to use his movement to get over here by Zedish. Boris. Boris, you're muted.
Boris looks at the big guy, and he sighs, and he looks at his wooden staff, and he says, I only know one way this is going down. Shillelagh!
Bigger stick!
13,
That does not hit.
backhand attack. 7,
No.
so my staff just kind of plink,
It laughs as
plink.
as you glance off of its plate
Ugh.
armor.
Well, attack my sporified minion!
He takes one step through the spike growth and dies.
Dang it!
Because he only has 1 hit point.
Well, that was my plan.
It was a
The
good
high-
plan until it wasn't.
The hygiene of the fight, I just love it.
Don't worry, I got him, guys.
Alright. Quinn is also going to move up to assist Boars and is going to attack this motherfucker. Dagger, dagger. 1 hits for 24 damage with the sneak attack. And bonus action, disengage. To right here.
Quinn.
This guy is gonna look down at you, Boars, and is gonna pull out a giant morning star and take 2 whacks at you. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
You take 19 piercing damage and 16 fire damage
There goes my temp hit points.
on the first hit.
And, alright.
Second
so then
hit.
I take 11 real damage.
18 18 piercing and 6 fire.
Right. All right.
Well, that
18 and
hard.
6, and then I take 5 from before. That's 29.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't succeed that concentration check. Well, it's half the damage you took. And I took 19 to my proper health, so it would just be a d10.
Mm-hmm.
I concentrated!
Yay! Concentration is still going.
But my spore form does fade, so I am back to just being a regular smelly dwarf instead of an extra smelly dwarf.
Alright. Winrish!
Okay, so turn for corner. At that point, I should get 25. Yeah, so at that point, I should be able to go ahead and get the remaining cultists there and him.
Okay.
With the.
What do they need to roll again? Con
It
save?
is wisdom 14.
Wisdom. Okay.
Mhm.
Cultist. Success. Fail. Demon. Fail. So one of the cultists saved.
Okay, so it's only 6 points of radiant damage for the ones who failed. For the ones who succeeded, it'd be 3 points of radiant damage. Now, can I cast another spell then?
As long as it's not concentration based, yes.
Okay. Nope, it's
Welcome to the
instantaneous.
fun.
Yay! So, I'm gonna cast Agenzar's Scorcher.
Okay.
It's a roaring flame 30 feet long and 5 feet wide, emanates from you in a direction you choose. I'm gonna point it right directly at him. So each must make a dexterity saving throw. My save DC is 14, so dex 14.
Okay, for the demon?
Yeah.
Okay. He fails.
So he takes 3d8 worth of fire damage on top of that, so that's 11 points of fire damage.
The spell goes off, he is engulfed in flames, and you hear him laugh.
Yeah, I figured. But still.
Alright.
Alright.
Cultist is gonna take a swing at Zadush.
That checks.
Does a 16 hit?
It do.
You take 7 slashing damage. This one's gonna go after Dustin. That hits for 4 damage. Alright. Aldrin.
What type of
slashing?
what type of damage was that?
Slashing. So
Slashing?
you would take half. You would take
okay.
4.
4. Okay.
Okay. Seeing that fucking fire giant demon laughing at the fire damage,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be like,
Yeah, probably shouldn't do
hey,
that again.
fuck her. And then just boom. So yeah, con save from the big fuck.
Okay.
Still an 18 DC.
Aldrin
Fails.
uses hyper beam.
Alright, so
That's
you
a
take...
23 radiant damage.
Alright. He's starting to look hurt.
Yeah, Olin is like, not laughing anymore, are you?
He turns and glares at you.
I just give him like the Matrix, like, come here.
Arapsys.
Because I know what's in front of him, so I'm like, go on, come here, I dare you.
Well, I'm really hoping I can get this cultist at least down.
You're just getting
Bloody
fucking
hell!
rolled across the map.
Maybe you should get off the ceiling.
I'm gonna reload my browser since that's 2 in a row that couldn't break 10 on my +6 attack.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Hey, Kate.
Is
Yeah?
that the digital version of dice?
With the Spirit Guardians, it says
Oh.
it's when. Okay, so it's when the creature enters the area for the first time or on a turn or starts its turn there. So the cultist who just started their turn.
Oh, yeah. So they would
they have another-
take spiritual guardian damage. Yes. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. All right. Boop boop. I can do up to 24 points of damage, and I
he's down.
Yeah.
And he's down.
cool.
There is one cultist remaining in the middle of the spike growth.
Just kind of wave at him.
That I couldn't kill in 3 turns.
All right.
You just have a spot in your heart for him. It makes sense.
Zedish.
Yep.
Yep, yep.
Zedish is going for the big boy. So, Greatsword 1. Uh, 17.
That does not hit.
Okay. We'll try again then. How's this?
Oh, you're breaking up there, Mizzy.
So 23.
23? Yes,
Uh,
that hits.
Alright.
And 13 greatsword damage.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
why
what's
it's not going through to roll 20.
Yeah. 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Dustin is going to... What does Dustin have?
And that went through.
Okay. That was just really, really...
It might just be slow.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Dustin...
Mar.
Dustin's going to throw his hand axes from where he's at. One
Oh,
of
yeah,
them's
yeah.
Ooh.
with a crit.
Fuck yeah,
Come on,
Dustin.
there it goes. All right, 15 damage. I didn't mean to hit the crit twice.
MVP.
I clicked that twice. All right, Boars.
Well, seeing as how it started to take a little bit of a battering, I'm going to contemplate for a moment. If this is a creature of magic, perhaps I could draw on my powerful druidic abilities to dispel that magic. And then I look back at my staff. And I swing it at the giant flaming demon.
Shillelagh. That hits.
Shillelagh!
That'll hit.
For a meager...
Hey, it's damage. Demon took a battering? Yeah, it's a bad one.
Damage is damage.
All right.
Offhand attack!
That does not hit.
Alright, and then... I'm gonna move there, and that's my turn.
Alright. Quinn is gonna
Just like
move
publicity.
up
All damage is good damage.
here. And stabby stab. She's gonna switch to her short swords. That is a nat 1, so it gets an attack of opportunity on her. That is a hit. She is going to take 31 points of damage. That hurt. Alright, second attack from Quinn. That'll hit. Oh, Zedish.
I would like to use my reaction.
Yes.
And so you're see a giant burst of flaming wings pop out of
wings.
my
Okay, yeah, you're
back.
breaking up a bit, sweetie.
And protect Quinn
Okay.
again to her AC. Oh, how's that?
Equal
Maybe.
to her AC?
So yeah, she gets +3 bonus to her AC.
It'll still hit. It rolled a 26.
Damn. Okay,
But
I tried.
you did try. I applaud you for
I
that.
did
But yes,
try.
you guys all watch
I
as Zedish suddenly manifests flaming wings.
You get to see my wings.
Neat.
Like it again.
Alright, she hits with the second attack, doing 10 piercing damage. Alright, it's definitely getting bloodied now. It is going to now manifest a ball of fire.
Before it does that, he needs to make a wisdom save.
Oh, that's right. 16.
It passes, so it takes 7.
Alright. Alright, it is going to manifest a 20-foot radius ball of fire centered here, which will hit Zedish, Boars, Wenrish, and Dustin. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws. DC 17.
As a reaction, I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements on myself so that I'll take half damage, even though I
Alright.
failed my save.
Okay.
Definitely not gonna make that
Nice.
save
Roll for
today.
Dustin.
Oops.
You all fail. So that means you take 25
Alien.
points of fire damage and 17 points of necrotic.
I am resistant to fire, so I take half.
Yes. So you take 13.
So that is 13. Bet.
I'm down.
Absorb Elements does not protect me from necrotic, so I am also down.
Cultist is going to try and make its way out of the... He's basically going to look at all of you, give you the finger, and then try to run away through the spike growth, killing himself in the process as he gets to about here. Alright. Aldrin.
I mean, this is not looking good, so I'm gonna fucking burn the fucker again.
Alright.
So, con save. It's been working poorly for you, so let's keep it going.
It fails, so he takes another 16.
Cool. Yep, 16 radiant. How's he looking?
Pretty damn hurt. He's barely holding on.
Okay. Can I do anything as a bonus action? I can, as a cast, all I can do is just fucking Hunter's Mark. That's useless right now. So anything in the class. I don't really have anything else. I'm gonna walk up to the edge of the spike growth. Just like I'm gonna try and like taunt it to come after me. Just like, come on, that's the best you can do. Hitting people shorter than you.
It won't matter in a moment.
Alright. Is that your turn, Aldrin?
Yep. That's all I can
Arapsys.
do right now.
Arapsys,
I
you
drop-
watch as Wenrish and Boris crumple to the floor and...
I drop the spike growth.
Okay.
I cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
and then I basically drop from this wall, hop, jump over here. This is going to be my first whip attack at advantage because
Okay.
of Zephyr Strike.
Woohoo! Hell yeah! Fuck him up.
I'm now going to declare him as my favorite foe
Okay.
and use Dreadful Strikes.
Already your favorite foe after what he did to Wenrush?
So
It was only a matter of time.
You're
I
my
guess I
favorite
have to just
deputy.
roll each one of these twice, since those ones won't double for the crit.
Okay, so that's 6 plus 5 plus 11. So that's
Let me see if I
22.
can turn that part off, because it doesn't actually fire on every attack.
Oh, it calculated your deadly strikes. So
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I was off my push to talk when I was saying that. I was like, oh shit, it's doing that. I didn't know it was. That must have been a new feature that it did.
Yeah.
But I was saying, let me turn that off because it's not actually on every hit.
Okay, I'll just. Well, we can just ignore it.
Yeah, so ignore that one. But I
Okay, so 7
Yes, I-
plus 11. That's 18.
and then one more
Arapsys.
d4.
How do you want to do this?
I essentially want Arapsys to, after that, to essentially drop the spike growth, kick off of the wall that they're on, jump off of the other one, and wrap their whip around its throat and just pull its head back into the column that they're on.
All right. And combat ends. It is down. This giant hulking thing. Hold on, let me share to This is what you were fighting.
Oh, Jesus. Harris Fantasy come to life.
I was gonna say, it's got horns, it's got a long fucking... Oh,
Yeah.
if I was here, we would need a slippery floor sign.
Bashes its head into the column. Bashes its head into the column, wait for it to drop. Not today, sorry.
Just hear the sickening crack and then it crumbles to the ground.
Healer!
Let's see. Dustin's
That's
gonna
me.
run over and pour a red healing moss into Wenrish. So
I'm gonna use one on bulls.
So Wenrish, roll 1d4 plus your con mod.
And same for bulls.
Just plus 2, so 4. So that gets me out of negatives. Yay!
We don't count negatives. You go to 0, honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So now I got
5e
4.
does
Yeah.
not have negatives.
Yeah, the only time you would consider that is if they do double your total hit points. So if you go full hit points negative, then that's an insta kill. But that has
It's
to
not
be
even
in
necessarily
one
the
hit.
double. I think it's if it's how much health you have and it goes over your max health, then
Oh.
you're dead. It's not even necessarily
yes,
double
that's what
the
it
full
is.
health.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Thank you.
So if you're at 1 HP and it does your full health plus 2, you're dead.
Correct.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay, because I had 40 hit points. I was at max, and it did 42. So
Yeah.
no,
Yeah. No.
because
No
it put
insta
me
kill.
on death save.
It put you on death saves, but you are no longer. It didn't get around to your turn to have to do death saves, and you have now been revived. You have what's your con mod, Wenrich?
2.
Okay, so you have 4 hit points, Boars. You have 5 plus whatever. Oh, it should only be.
I did just the first roll was a 2, so I'm just at 5.
Okay. Cool. All right.
I'm gonna use all 3 of my remaining first level spell slots to cast Goodberry 3 times. So let's heal 30 hit points between everybody. Who needs them? I'm thinking 15
I'm gonna
for
walk.
us.
No, thank you. I don't need any.
Dustin
okay.
remembers
So,
how
I'm
blocked
gonna
up
walk
he got
over-
last time and just goes, no, thank you. I'm good.
I think I'll hand Zedish and Wenrish each 10 berries and eat 10 myself.
Looks at this like, oh,
Trust me,
it's 10 meals.
the constipation
put
will
my
be worth
hand-
your wounds healing faster.
Why did that go to 15? It's 14.
Darlings, what do we keep saying about clumping up?
Yeah, we don't want to be clumping up.
Quinns takes a step
Two-
back.
Lot of fiber in these berries.
She'll go ahead and
Look
take some of the
over.
berries.
The statue now.
I'm gonna put my hand on Winrish's shoulder, and I am going to cast Cure Wounds
Say
for a
what?
total of 10. I'm gonna
The
put my
barbarian
hand
is
on what
the barbarian is healing?
because I have Gift of the Metallic Dragon,
Ah, hell yeah, bitch.
so I can do it
Touch me,
once per
child.
long rest.
All right.
We really should take a rest too. Yeah, I can do that too. So is there? I mean, I'm down. I'm at 24 to 40 out of 40. So who else is Boars? Went down.
Yep,
Boars, are you okay?
I got. Well, if you don't want any if you don't want any berries, I can just. And Boris begins shoveling the massive handful of berries into his mouth
Quinns
to
kind
heal
of
for the
around
full 30 hit points.
Quinns leaning up against one of the pillars just kind of turns and spits out a mouthful of blood.
You did
Sorry,
it all right
Quinn.
over there, Quinn.
Go ahead and. I don't know where you went.
And gives you a thumbs up. And coughs some more blood.
Realizing that I have a
That's the
single
spirit.
berry left, I walk over to Quinn and go, you want one?
Sure. She'll pop
Here,
it
it'll
into her
help.
mouth. She is now
Stops
at
the
8
bleeding.
out of she's now at 8 out of 38.
Pleasure to have you with us,
Yeah.
Quinn.
Let's go ahead.
All right,
Let's go
sure.
ahead and do your
All right.
Quinn for
11.
11 pulls.
11. Okay.
11. I'm not rolling very good. I'm not really sure why. Bleh.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I was there. I had the spell up. I was concentrating. It was, the voices were telling me to concentrate, and then I was just, it was there, and then all of a sudden it just got really hot. And I think I may have fainted. I'm not really sure.
Well,
Sorry,
well,
guys.
yes.
You went down, but not the way that we want you to.
You
Huh.
got hurt, and then I killed it.
Don't let this shake your
Well,
confidence, Wenrish. Remember, you had a whole character arc about this.
No, I was on it. I didn't see that. I think I got too close. So
Yeah.
next time maybe not too close. Yeah.
Shake it off.
That's
All
the
right.
spirit.
All right.
Don't dive headfirst 5 feet from the giant flame-wielding mole demon, yes?
That's my job.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes, you see how right now
Distance.
you're the same distance apart. That's an issue.
Well, I needed to be in a direct line for the other spell to go off, and so I had to kind of, get closer.
There's another
It worked.
side. There's
Kinda.
another side, yes?
Oh.
You need to teach
Oh,
you
yeah.
strategy, darling. You see, that's why I have no damage.
Well, you were in the ceiling, though.
And I have
can't do
minimal
that.
damage.
Yeah, to be fair, it was kind of focused on us.
Because you were clumped up.
Yeah.
Wenrich
Oh.
should not be
that's
clumped
what
up in
you-
the front.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Now that makes more sense. So next time we spread out a bit.
That's right, darling. Next time you've got to spread it just a little bit more.
And
just
that is
snort
where
laughter.
and that is where we will end it for tonight, with you all taking do you want to take a short rest or a long rest in the temple?
A long rest, please.
Long rest.
Uh,
All right.
I would
So
very
you'd
much
be-
like a long rest.
All right. Long rest it is.
Woo!
Arapsys doesn't understand this long rest since they used 2 spells and took 0 damage. They're like, what? After this? Ah.
Yeah, but consider this: regaining spells.
All of us
yeah.
are bleeding and dying, and Arapsys look like they just took a light jog.
Basically. Just like jumps off the wall after having killed something, runs over, oh my god! Heals me, like gets everyone healed. And they're just like, what? What? Why is everybody so freaking out?
Well,